Hello everyone, let's get to the economic news. Subscribe to the channel to support us.
You're absolutely right, colleague. What you're describing is something many Europeans feel every single day. Since the war broke out in 2022, several factors came together to hit Europe hard. Energy. Before Europe was heavily dependent on Russian gas and oil, Germany got almost 55% of its gas from Russia. With the sanctions and the cutoff of supply, prices skyrocketed. Electricity, gas, gasoline to everything went up. Inflation. Expensive energy drove up the cost of food, transportation, and housing. In 2022-2023, Europe saw its highest inflation in 40 years. Industry. Many factories that relied on cheap gas, especially in Germany, Italy, and Eastern Europe, reduced production or moved elsewhere. That hits employment and wages. Debt and public spending. Governments had to spend billions on energy subsidies, social aid, and support for Ukraine to more debt and pressure on budgets. The result? The European middle class lost purchasing power. Countries like Germany, France, and Italy feel like they are worse off than they were 5 years ago. In Eastern countries, Poland, Hungary, Slovakia, people are also complaining about the cost of food and energy. In summary, the quality of life in Europe has declined, especially for ordinary people. And meanwhile, the gap between the politicians in Brussels and the people on the street has grown huge.
We're going over to Melvin Kov. Melvin, the German economy is still in freefall, with projections of a minus 0.2% decline. It's been falling for years now, and the French economy hasn't grown more than 1% in a long time. And how are the Asian economies doing?
On the other side, Amazon fell 0.88% and Nvidia dropped 0.80%. China's economy continues to grow. Neither Trump, Europe, nor anyone else will be able to stop it. The Shanghai stock market recorded its biggest gain of the year. In an unexpected turn, Chinese consumers are using their accumulated savings to invest in stocks, moving away from the real estate market. Bitcoin futures, AUG 2025 BTC, F, are trading at $112,345. Other notable headlines. McDonald's Japan apologizes for its Pokemon campaign fiasco. The Nasdaq rises more than 1%, led by gains in Apple. Futures point higher, AMD reports earnings. Novo to cut costs. 5 keys for Wall Street. That's all for now. Let's go to our colleague in the studio. Relevant market data these days. The Dow Jones is hovering near 45,000 as markets await the Fed minutes, despite losses from Amazon and Nvidia. The Dow Jones is up 0.14% at 44,984.14 points. The S&P 500 is down 0.13% at 6,403 points. The Nasdaq is down 0.39% at 21,231.81 points. Within the Dow Jones, McDonald's plus 0.90% and Coca-Cola plus 0.83% were the top gainers at the open.
Thanks for your report, Melvin. Subscribe. We'll keep you informed.